we're going to learn the remaining part of Leyenda. I'm going to play it for you now from where we left off in the last lesson. It's where we left off, continues on. Now we left off here, playing the two outside strings. I'm just going to play you a little bit of the last section to where we left off. We had a third one of these, and then we went D, B, C, A, G, F, E. That's where we were. Now it continues on. Once again, I'm only going to call out the notes that you hit with a thumb, and I'm not going to mention the open E that you play each time after a thumb note's played. So from here we go. E on the fourth string, F, open D, all on the fourth string, back to E, and then reach over with your first finger and you get like an E minor chord shape here. You hit the fifth string, second fret, which is a B. So one more time. From here it goes E, F, D, E, B, and you repeat that again. E, F, D, E, B. Then it goes E. There's a climb up now. B, D, E, F, open G on the third string with your thumb. Again. B, D, E, F, open G, E, F, open D, E on the fourth string, C on the fifth string, B. Let's try that little climb again. B, D, E, F, open G third string, E, F, D, E, C, B. Now, let's go from the last lesson, which was, we left off there, we continue on. This is what we've just learned. And the climb up. And again from here. Pattern is played once, twice, and on the third time you don't repeat the pattern, you do the climb. Now after the climb up, which I'll play again, open D, simply repeat again that first pattern twice. So it's just a direct repeat. You do it twice. After that little run up to the open G string, you repeat this twice. Now we have another climb up beginning now. Open E, sixth string, open D, fourth string, E, F, open G, back to E on the fourth string, F, D, E, C, open D, B. Now I'm going to play that for you again. I'm going to play this part twice, and then the new climb up. Here we go. D, E, F, open third string, E, G, G, E, F, D, E, C, open D, B, And again, that climb up by itself, slowed down. E, open D, E, F, open G, third string, E, F, open D, fourth string, E, fourth string, C, fifth string, open D, fourth string, B, fifth string, and we're ready to go into the last section. One more time from that climb up and then we'll continue on. Open D, so we start with a 6-string E, open D, E, F, G, third string, E, F, D, E, C, open D, B, and that's where we left off. Move your middle finger over to A on the third string, and when you're in position, we'll take a look at the right hand and see what goes on there now. Now, this passage that we're entering into now in the music is rather difficult as far as the right hand goes. We're using a triplet pattern. That's like 1-ander, 1-ander, 2-ander, 3-ander, 4-ander, 5-ander, 6-ander, this kind of thing. And the thumb plays the bass string. We'll do the first triplet pattern here. Goes thumb here, your index finger plays the third string, which your left hand would be holding down an A for, and your third finger, which is usually the weakest finger on this hand, plays the open E string. So we have 1-ander. Now you may want to just practice that a little bit. Just simply repeat hitting the fifth string with your thumb, followed by your index finger and your third finger here. And if you can, gradually increase the speed. You don't want to be able to play this too fast to begin with, but this is an example where when you can play it quickly, it does add a very dramatic, exciting effect. Like that. It's a very pretty sound, very Spanish sounding. So now remember that the index finger is always going to be hitting the third string, and your third finger is always going to be hitting the first string, because when we go back to the left hand, I won't be calling these notes out. I'll simply be calling out the notes on the bass strings that the thumb hits. So whenever I call out a note for the thumb, it's always followed by hitting these two strings. So our first bass note is an A, and our next bass note is an E, which you press down in the left hand. So I would just simply say A, E. Let's take a look at those notes in the left hand now. Now the easy thing about the left hand here is that we're really tracing and following the notes from the first section. And those notes were open A, fifth string. There's our E with the fourth string, second fret, but we're playing it with our index finger here, our first finger on the left hand. So we go A, E, F, D, E, C. Now just to remind you, from the very beginning of the song we went the exact same notes on the bass strings. Here, of course, we've got that triplet figure or pattern with the right hand, so we go. And then we repeat. 3 times, just like we did in the beginning. And again, like the beginning, we have this next part which goes open D, B, C twice, D, B, C. So from the very beginning of this section, one more time. beat again. We're going on another 3 times. That's twice. Here's our 3rd time, and we round it off by going D, B, C once, open A, 5th string this is, reach over, still keep your middle finger down, G on the 6th string, F, and from there we go into an E chord and do a rasguada like we used in Malaguena. In fact, I'm using the same chords if you learnt Malaguena. The E chord moved up a fret, moved along here to sort of a G position, still an E shape, and back to that fret, back to there, like, and then you can round it off by either hitting 2 outside strings, or like I did when I played the tune for you, a quick down, up, down strum. Anyway, let's just take a look at what we've learned.